Regie here, your friendly neighborhood bodybuilder and comic book collector, and I want to welcome you to another one of my live streams. This is our very first live stream from Charlotte, North Carolina. I have a new setup here, and as you can see, there is not a whole lot that is going on in the setup, but we do have a show tonight, and I will tell you that that is a monumental thing because FedEx actually cracked my box open in transit from California to Charlotte, and somewhere along this path, the connector between my microphone and my computer was lost, and it is a special connector, but thanks to the good folks at Amazon, a cable arrived a short while ago that allowed me to actually connect the microphone for this show to be able to go on. But it is a wonderful thing. It is a wonderful thing to actually be set up and operational in time to be able to do the Ready, Set, Go preview show. We have only missed one show in this transition from California to Charlotte, and it was the Wednesday show, but we are kind of sort of back on track. There is still a lot of work to be done here with getting things in the right position, me getting comfortable with this new setup, because just about everything is new. Let me tell you, just about everything is actually new. And I think there is something going on with the clock where I was supposed to be going on at 10:30 tonight because not everything has made the full adjustment to East Coast time versus California time. Something is off, but if folks are here and I think people are kind of trickling in, I definitely want to welcome all of you guys. Thank you for making the adjustment and being able to join me. I have a feeling that we are going to have a few weeks. We're going to have a few weeks of working out kinks and making necessary adjustments to be able to continue the work that we were doing in California. But I definitely want to welcome everybody that is here. And I actually want to say some shout outs to some comic book soldiers that have joined me in the live stream here. And I'm going to do that momentarily. If this is your first time viewing this show, because it might be your first time actually watching me, because whatever time zone you are in, it may not have worked out for you to actually watch me with the East Coast time, depending upon the country and the time zone that you are in. So I want to welcome any and everybody that may be watching me for the first time. This show, the Ready, Set, Go preview show, is a show that I do every single Sunday night at 7:30 now Eastern Standard Time. And during this show, essentially what I do is to provide you with a preview of some of the content that is going to be coming out from my channel over the course of this week. I give you a rundown of some news and current events in the world of comics, and then we always give away a cool slab. And this is the slab that we are going to be giving away tonight. This is Batman Beyond, the special origin issue, thanks to our friends at Go Collect. Every single week, thanks to the folks over there, we give away a slab value somewhere between $150 and $200 every single week, and we've been doing it now for 120 weeks. So I definitely want to give them a huge shout out. With that said, I'm actually going to head over to greet some of the comic book soldiers that have joined me here in the chat. Phil, how you doing, brother? It is good to see you. Tina, the OG Blue Wrench, always holding it down, is here. Tina, it is good to see you, my friend. Jim is in here. Welcome, welcome. Chuck is in the house. It's good to see you. The almighty Liger King, my man. How you doing, brother? It is good to see you. I don't know how to say this name. Amadou. If I butchered that, you have my apology. I have a tendency to do that, but it is good to see you. Welcome to the live stream. Blue is in the house. How you doing? Mighty Comics and Collectibles. How you doing? Yo, back to you. DC Dude is in the house. Desire Comics is in here. Scrolling down through some of the names, seeing who else we have. And we have Homegrown Comics. How you doing? He says, oh, snap. Welcome to North Carolina. I'm going to be honest with you. It has been great. It has been great so far. I've been here 3 days now, and it has been amazing. Hillbilly Comics is in the house. My man Jerry is in here. How you doing? It is good to see you. It is good to see you. Well, thank you. Thank you for the welcome. I will tell you, the folks are here are super nice. I went to the Lowe's. I went to Target. I went to Target with my family today. And I said nothing but good mornings throughout the Target. Every single worker in Target was like, good morning. And I was like, wow, are you talking to me? They don't do that in Cali. No, 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 no. They don't make eye contact with you in Cali if they can help it. Xavier, how you doing? My man Steve is up in here. It's good to see you, bro. Ron is also up in here. Welcome to everybody. I definitely appreciate you guys. I will tell you, I had a wonderful day. I had a wonderful day as I watched my wife cut the lawn earlier today. My wife arrived yesterday. My wife arrived yesterday, and she actually saw the house, physically saw her new house for the first time yesterday. And as we walked around the house, one of the things she said to me was, this grass looks long. And then today, one of the first things she did, hop on her John Deere lawnmower and cut the grass. And I posted that up on the Instagram. My wife, she grew up in Illinois, and her father had a John Deere. And the deal that we have always had is that she would cut the lawn. Every house we've ever lived in, my wife has always cut the lawn. And this is the first time that she's been able to get a John Deere lawnmower. I really want a John Deere. I want to sit on it. I want to wear the cap, but I don't want to cut the lawn. My wife will cut the lawn. And so these are the arrangements that you make in a marriage. Everybody has a little bit of give and take. You know what I'm saying? So scrolling at that. Yeah, man. No doubt, brother, I said to my wife when we got in the car, I said, how many times did someone say good morning to you in the Target? And it is actually nice. It is actually nice to have so many people greet you. You know what I'm saying? So, man, yeah. Mr. Comic, how you doing, brother? It is good to see you, my friend. It is good to see you. So I will tell you, in addition to watching my wife cut the lawn, I actually had an opportunity over the last couple of days to see my siblings. All of my siblings are in the same geographic area for the first time in a very, very long time. So I have family from Michigan, from New York, from North Carolina, and from Atlanta. We all came together. We all came together for the first time in a very long time, and spent a wonderful amount of time with my siblings and the next generation. My kids, my brother's kid, were able to get together. And it was wonderful. I will tell you, I'm still representing Detroit, as you guys can see, but we definitely had a wonderful time. Rocket says, Regie, California wants you back, man. I don't know, man. This Southern thing, if you will, is man, it is something special. It's something special. Somebody just asked where I'm from. Bam, right there. We go hard in the paint. In Detroit, we go hard in the paint. I need a Swoldier red tee, brother. Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing about the red tee, man. I will tell you, all t-shirts that I offer up, I typically only offer one time. I do one design, and I typically do one print, and that is it. And I haven't done any shirts in a while, so we may be getting geared up for some shirts here as soon as I can find some time and find a vendor that can supply me, because everything that I had running for me was in Cali. So we need to find all new vendors for everything. So Legally Bernie, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Say happy for you and your new venture. Thank you, man. I definitely appreciate that. Our household possessions, for those people that are wondering, our household possessions are actually here. They are here in North Carolina, but because of the holiday, I probably will not get anything until Tuesday. So we are still here in the new comic book room. We are still pretty bare bones at this point, even though everything that I have here pretty much is new. We have new acoustical foam up. We have all new lights. We have ambient light, as you can see behind me. I am sitting in a chair that my parents actually brought for me because I did not have any chairs. So I'm sitting in a very uncomfortable chair. But we are taking one for the team right now in order to do this show. But virtually everything that is in this room is bare bones and is all relatively new. So I'm still waiting for all the household possessions to show up. And at some point, we'll do something with the background here. What? I don't exactly know, to be honest with you. My first goal was to get a desk. I had to get a desk in order to mount everything that is mounted to it, like the microphone and the monitor. I got a new monitor. It's like you guys are over here on this big monitor, which is great versus my little monitor, which I had on my laptop. So we definitely have a brand new setup, and I am trying to get accustomed to all of this stuff. So let me scroll through. No, but man, I'm telling you, not a single book, brother. I have you. If you saw my video, recently, you know which books I have in my possession, right? You know which books I have. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. But you know which books I have. But I don't have a single comic book mount to mount it to the wall. Not a single. I could probably lean them back here on the wall. I could probably do that, but that's like the best that I could do right now. L. Smith is in the house. How you doing? Mark, my man, Mark. How you doing, brother? It is good to see you. Yeah. You know what? CLRG. Yes, I would completely agree. But I am thankful that I had something. I'm happy that Amazon, Jeff Bezos actually came through for a brother. There was, if you missed the top of the show, a microphone cable was lost somewhere between California and North Carolina by FedEx. My box showed up here, split down the side where they actually taped it, but split down the side, some things leaked out, and we don't exactly know what leaked out. Other than the one cable that I needed to hook the microphone up to the computer, and it is a special cable. So I'm very thankful that that actually showed up. What is this? You could have leaned right. Well done, brother. I probably could have. I think you're talking about that corner right there. This room it's at a completely interesting angle where I am, and so I'm going to have to figure out how properly to display things with the different angles that we have in here, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you. You know, it's an awful color blue. I'll be honest with you. It's an awful color blue, but with the red light, it actually does not look bad. It does not look bad. So, Berg family's in the house. How you doing, brother? It is good to see you, man. I'm telling you, Jeff Bezos, he personally flew the drone over the house and then accidentally crashed the drone into my house. At least I think that is Jeff Bezos' drone that is on my house. There is a drone. There is actually a drone on the roof of the house. It happens to belong to my brother, not Jeff Bezos, but all right. So, this is going to be somewhat of an abbreviated show, to be honest with you. I haven't had a ton of prep time. My family, my wife and kids literally arrived yesterday. We spent a little bit of time exploring the house. We went to sleep. We woke up this morning. We had a great breakfast together. We did some things outside, did some things inside, and then we went to go spend time with my family, extended family, over at my parents' house. So we haven't had a ton of time to do show prep, as you guys would imagine, but we are going to try to do a couple of things. And so one of the very first things that I wanted to talk to you guys about, again, as I'm trying to adjust to this brand new setup here, is Jonathan Hickman. Jonathan Hickman, who you guys know I am a fan of, with the things that he did for the X-Men last year, kind of sort of blew me away. X-Men, the main X-Men title is actually rebooting. And we know that Jonathan Hickman is going to be doing a new title, but we don't quite know what that new title is. But recently we received a little bit of a sneak peek, and it is something that we don't know the full details of this thing, but in this article, we do get some clues as to what Jonathan Hickman is going to be working on as it relates to this new X-Men title that he is working on. And what we know is that this thing is actually called Inferno. And if that name sounds familiar to people like Lee Atkins and other X-Men fans, it is because this was a major crossover event back in the day. We don't know if that is the true name. We don't know if that's the name of the book, or whether it is just the story arc, but it is being called Inferno. And we know this because Marvel actually released a teaser image along with this word Inferno that is actually going to be coming out in the fall. We actually don't even know who the creative team is outside of Jonathan Hickman. It could be any number of people that are actually going to be coming out. But the teaser image releases the slogan, "The biggest secrets of Jonathan Hickman's X-Men run will be burned away in Inferno. And so what's cool is that one of the images is actually Moira McTaggart. So we get a look at Magneto, we get a look at Xavier, at least we think it's Xavier, Mystique, Emma Frost, and also Moira Taggart. And Moira has actually been absent for quite some time. And so this thing is basically leading us to believe that we potentially will get some additional insight into these many secrets that Jonathan Hickman has been pointing to as he was working on House of X and Powers of 10 and all that other stuff. So more to come on this thing. I'm actually pretty excited about it, to be honest with you. I like what Jonathan Hickman did with the X-Men. I think that for me, the title has kind of faded a little bit, but initially it was incredible. And so I'm hopeful that this next thing that Jonathan is going to be working on is also going to be pretty exciting. So I would like to know what Moira has been up to. I want to know about this 9th and 10th life. Now that Moira has been revealed to be a mutant, I am very excited on some of this stuff. So there wasn't a ton of detail in this thing. There's a little bit of hints here and there as to what was coming, but this was an article that was actually released on Newsarama, again, a website and portal that I actually like. So let me go back and let me remove that. Someone just dropped a super chat. Ron, thank you, brother. Hope things go well for you in NYC. Things are going incredibly well. I will be honest with you. My wife, who had not seen the house prior to yesterday, absolutely loves the house. There are things that she has identified that she wants to correct and redo and undo and modify. And so these are all very good signs for me. And I'll be honest with you. I almost shed a tear. I literally almost shed a tear as I watched my kids play in the front yard and to play in the grass. It actually caught me because where we lived in California, we had a great house in California. There was no yard. There was no grass. It was concrete. So when my kids ran and fell down, they scraped their knee, they hurt themselves. To watch my kids actually play in the front yard, to play in the grass, and to just be having a good time is something that in my head I had been picturing. And to finally actually see it, it was amazing. It really was amazing. And if you are a parent, you know what I'm talking about. You know the feeling that you get when your child does something that you've been wanting for them. It is an amazing thing. So Ron, I don't know if that's what you intended with the super chat, brother, but that's what you got. Scrolly, it's about to get serious, no doubt about it. It is about to go down. I just lost my chat, so bear with me as I try to reclaim my chat here. Let's see if this thing is going to give it. Yeah, it gave me back. Okay. Scrolling through. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, if you have kids, man, you know what's up. You know what's up. And it is an amazing thing. You gotta have grass, trees. Indeed. And there is a strong possibility that they're going to get a tree for it. I'm gonna be honest with you. There's a strong possibility that they're going to get something super dope. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is indeed the simple things. And I think I just saw Tina give a shout out, man. I'm gonna tell you, it's a wonderful thing. By changing the time zone, I think that it's going to give people that have wanted to be part of the live streams an opportunity to actually be part of them. It is going to be a fundamental change, I think, for a lot of people, because for the last 3 years or however long we've had the channel, people on the West Coast have been able to tune in, and the people on other time zones, including the Eastern, have been disadvantaged slightly. And so I think there's going to be a period of adjustment where I'm hopeful that even more people will be able to participate in the live streams and just be able to watch the content when it's released versus having to play catch up days after because of the time change or the time difference. So what is that? Fantastic. I got to see a live stream from the one. Brother, I don't know if we're going to live stream from the tree fort. Okay. I will tell you. Oh, wait a minute. Who is that? Someone said finally caught. There you go, Sky. There you go. I did find a zip line. I found a zip line in the rear of the house. and I was tempted. I was tempted to get on the zip line. Then I thought about Sonny Bono, and I was like, I don't know if I can go out like that, because I will tell you, I'm not as big as I used to be, but I'm still, still kind of wide. And the trees were in tight proximity to the zip line, and I didn't know if I could, get myself through. So I decided not to jump on the zip line. I did try to get my cousin to do it, though. He's about 7 feet, so I tried to get him to do it, and he did not go for it. So again, I definitely appreciate all you guys that are being able to tune in and hang out. Chuck's like, no more toothpicks to keep my eyes open to watch you at 10:30 at night. So yeah, man. All right. Definitely appreciate you guys. Jerry says, I'll hold things down here in California. I'm gonna tell you, man, the Gibbon gang is still strong. The Gibbon gang is still strong in California. I hope no one underestimates just how strong the Gibbon gang and the comic book soldiers in the state of California are, because we are fierce. We are fierce. My man Sean, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you, man. We did indeed make it here safely, man. We were able to make it here. We were able to get things set up. And so far, so good. Things are going incredibly well. And I'll tell you, I could not be happier with the decision that I've made to be here. Could not be happier. And I'm thankful that my wife and my children are enjoying themselves. I was able to spend a great deal of time with family over the last little bit. And there is something to be said for being able to jump in a car and going to see your mother. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to jump in the car and I sent my mother a message on my way, and I was like, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. There is something to be said for that, because I literally have not been able to do that since high school. I have not lived in the same place as my mother since high school. And that was a long time ago. So one of the other things I wanted to kind of hip you guys to is that the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are continuing to crank. So shout out to all those turtle fans that are out there. This was an article also that dropped on Newsarama that I kind of got a kick out of. This guy, Chris, who I enjoy this guy, Chris's writing. He does a really good job. He basically gave us a wonderful rundown of all of the turtle titles and books that are going to be coming out. And there is some really awesome stuff that is actually happening. This is a great article. If you have a chance, check it out, because he literally walks through all of the books and the titles that are going to be coming out from the main title for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, as well as a couple of new titles. And I will tell you, I stopped at this Casey Jones cover right here that is coming out from IDW in July. I have a feeling that this one will potentially be a hit, because that is a dope cover. That is incredibly well done and really, really striking. So I wanted to make sure that I shared that with you guys. And one of the other crazy things is that I think it's Jenica. I think Jenica is her name. There is a new title that is actually coming out featuring Jenica. And I don't know if that's the one. Yeah, that is the one. I think that is her book that is actually going to be coming out. And I think it's a trade paperback that is going to be coming out. Jenica, who is the female Ninja Turtle. So again, just wanted to kind of hip you guys to a few things related to the Turtles, because I know that there's a lot of Turtle fans out there. So I wanted to just hit that. St. Louis Ron, first live stream finally. Welcome to the East Coast. Thank you, brother. I definitely appreciate that. Are you in St. Louis? Are you in St. Louis? I'm curious about that one. Scrolling through, Tina is always she is always on it, just doing a good job. There is a possibility that you will see me at a con or two. Which cons to be determined, I will tell you. There is something that I'm working on with someone that might get me to more cons, where I will potentially be doing some live streaming directly from a con. There is a possibility that I may actually do something with CGC, potentially at a con. We will see whether some of these things actually happen. But fingers crossed that now that I'm on this coast, people will actually see me pop up in various places. So St. Louis Ron is actually from St. Louis, but lives in Virginia. In Virginia, that's what's up. That's good stuff, man. I lived not too far from Virginia for quite some time myself, for about 12 years. All right. So the very last thing that I wanted to hip you guys to was the was was this article, because I found it kind of striking, to be honest with you. Alfred, the dutiful butler of Batman, is actually getting his own comic book. It did not occur to me that Alfred never had a comic. And what I find really striking about that is that supposedly he was like a secret agent, or an agent of some sort. I don't know the whole history of Alfred, but I guess he was an agent. And so they have now given him his own comic book thanks to a TV show. And I did not know that there was a TV show that was actually coming out. I think it's on Epix. I think that's what it is. But there is a TV show actually coming out that I did not know about. And this comic is actually spanning the years between the TV show, or maybe the TV show already came out, but spanning the years between the TV show and today, tells the continuing adventures of Alfred as a MI6 counterintelligence agent. Again, did not know that he had a show, and did not realize that he had never had his own comic. But I just thought that was interesting, so I wanted to kind of share that with you guys. After 2 seasons, the Epic's Pennyworth could be moving over to HBO Max streaming service for further seasons, according to Deadline. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. Whole lot of sense that they are pulling that stuff back to HBO Max instead of allowing things to be over there. I'm curious, has anyone actually seen this TV show? Has anyone actually seen this? And if so, what do you think about it? But Pennyworth issue number 1 of 7 is going to be a limited series. Actually goes on sale August 10th. So I wanted to hip you guys to that. And again, I'm curious whether anybody has actually seen this show. What do you say? Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so a couple of people have seen it. Jeff says it was a good show. Alfred says that Alfred was a boss, or Jeff says that Alfred was a boss. Scrolling through, you are hilarious. I haven't, man. I haven't. I'll be honest with you. You know, my first priorities, honestly, were to get this comic book room set up, and I spent what time I had actually putting up the acoustic foam that you cannot see, but it's off to my sides here. My roof actually slants this way, and you can probably tell that from like this corner over here. The roof line slants this way, and it actually has a flat roof right above my head. So I had to put up my acoustic foam. But before I could put the acoustic foam up, there's some things that I had to do to the acoustic foam to get it ready over the course of like 24 to 48 hours to get it ready to put on the wall. Then I had to put it on the wall. Then I had to find a countertop, and then I had to run all new cabling for this room for the lights, which were all new. So everything had to be set up. I have not looked for a comic shop. I haven't even Googled. I have not even searched a comic shop, but I will search for one very, very soon. Trust me. But thankfully, my comic shops in Cali still have me, and they're going to be taking care of me. So shout out to these folks that actually did watch the show. Again, a lot of people seem to have watched it. CLRG says that he has heard of it, but not seen it. There you go. Great show. Very much worth your time. If you're a Batman fan, that's what's up. And I do like Batman. It's weird watching Reggie with the sun. I'm more of an after dark kind of show, but we're gonna make our way into the daylight. My man Off-White Tim just dropped a super chat. He says, hope the movie's going well, Reggie, when you're all settled in. Next, CGC custom label on me. Thank you, brother. I definitely appreciate that, my man. I definitely appreciate that. I appreciate all the super chats, all the comments, all the well wishes. There have been a lot of people that have sent me messages that have just wished me well, saying, hey, I hope everything is going well. And I'll be honest with you, my responses have been delayed because there was so much stuff that I had to do before my family actually arrived. There is this island in the new kitchen. And in my head, what I had pictured was a nice bouquet of flowers between the lights, the pendant lights that hang down on this island. So I had to find a florist that could make this bouquet. And I literally got a measuring tape from my father, and I measured the space, the width and the height. And I went to the floor shop, and I was like, look, my wife's favorite color is blue, and I need this bouquet to be this size. Make it happen. And they hooked it up. I went back. to get this thing, and they hooked it up. It was amazing. My wife walked in and she was like, oh, wow. And that's the kind of stuff. That is the response that you want. It was a good oh wow, not the oh wow, but it was like oh wow. You know, fellas, if you're married, you know what I'm talking about because there is a difference. There is a difference in those things. Scrolling through R. I'm gonna tell you, I'm seeing all new names in this chat. I'm seeing all new names, and I think that it is a wonderful thing. Not this name. I know this name. My Canadian brother, Rush Diehard, says Pennyworth was great. That's what's up, man. That's what's a definitely appreciate that, brother, for the insight. Alfred should meet his future self. That would be dope right there. Oh, what is it? Yeah. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right. All right. No, brother. We didn't do any dandelions. We did some flowers that if I actually retained the name, I would rattle off right now, but I have an inability to remember the names of flowers. They were like, do you want da-da-da-da-da or da-da-da? And I was like, I don't know what you just said, but if it's nice, then put that in that bouquet for me, you know? Yeah. Big difference in the wilds. I'm telling you, if you marry, you know what I'm talking about. New time, new names, same Regie. Captain, how you doing, brother? It is good to see you. R-Dub, it is good to see you, my friend. Hello from Alaska. Was that Gemma? I think that's how you say that. If I mispronounce your names, you have my apologies. I will butcher your name like nobody's business. I will butcher it bad. But it is good to see you guys. I definitely appreciate you guys hanging out with me a little bit. Brother, if the O sugar bags, put an S on it. If the O sugar bags had not arrived safely, I would not be doing this show right now. I can tell you that right now. But the O sugar bags did arrive safely, safe and sound. Unfortunately, we did have a loss. We had a loss. One of the cable that I needed to hook my microphone up to the computer was lost somewhere between California and North Carolina when I shipped it. Thanks FedEx, but shout out to Amazon for making magic happen. Wonderful cable right here. Is a little short, but we were able to get it here. So I definitely appreciate those guys. John, it is good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. Same awesome Regie and show. That's what's up, James. That's what's up. I definitely appreciate that. Who is that? David says just ordered Amazing Fantasy 1. Congrats on that, my friend. Gold Gauntlet Comics. Thank you, my man. I definitely appreciate that. It is good to see you guys. There are some names here that I recognize either from Instagram or from comments. It is nice to actually have you guys in the live stream. I definitely appreciate it. All right. So with that said, we are going to keep this thing moving forward. I actually want to get to the giveaway here momentarily as I try to navigate through some of the mini windows that I actually have open on my computer. Before I get to this week's Go Collect giveaway, I want to give you guys a little bit of a heads up on some of the content that is going to be coming out from the channel. I may have to make some adjustments, but I think that this is the content that is going to be coming out. Because there are so many new people that have been coming into the hobby, and because this channel is all about helping people to make sense of comic book collecting, I have a video that is going to be coming out talking about how to collect comics. And so for those people out there that are seasoned veterans, I invite you to still watch this video, because my hope is that you can leave behind comments that will actually help people beyond the tips and pointers that I provide in the video itself, because it is nearly impossible for me to create a perfect video just because of the limitations of time and experience. So if you are a seasoned vet, watch the video. Leave some meaningful comments behind that will actually help your fellow comic book collectors, especially those that are new and that are trying to navigate this space, because the waters out there, as you guys know, the waters out there can be tough with everything that is going on. So this is a video I think that people can get a lot out of. At least that is my belief. I have another video that will be dropping on ways to collect comics smartly. And again, these are all videos that are coming out this week. I have one called The Blame Game, and it's a very interesting vlog type video. As you guys, if you've listened to the vlogs before, The Blame Game is a very interesting vlog style that I think you guys will also enjoy. And then I will endeavor I will endeavor to actually do a live show on Wednesday and might even have some books up behind me. There is a chance that books will be behind me. It is a strong possibility that those books will be leaning against the wall, possibly, or stacked up. I don't know. It could be any number of things that are happening. In addition to those videos and live streams that are going to be taking place, I am going to attempt to make sure that we have a podcast come out and also a blog post from my man, Doug. I need to do some work to make that magic happen, but I think we're going to be in good shape. And just to update people, what I think we're going to be doing is releasing videos and doing live streams at the exact same time as before, only Eastern Standard Time. So the live show on Wednesday will probably take place at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Videos will be released at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. So I think that makes sense. To just keep the time the same, just adjusting the time zone. I think that's going to work. Fingers crossed that it does. But so far people have been pretty pleased with the changing in time. So fingers crossed that we can keep that going. Somebody's asking for an update on the 100K collection. So a lot of people were asking that question. Okay, so in one of the videos I released this week, I talked about something did not go right. Something did not go right with my move. And what I will tell you is that something did not go right, but we were able to get it back on track. And let me restate, there were many things that possibly could have gone wrong that were then corrected with my relocation. One of those things is that we were going to have someone drive half the collection out. The other half was going to go on the semi truck. The person that was going to drive the collection was unable to drive the collection. So it became a question of, okay, well, what happens to the other 200 long boxes that we need to get across the country? We were able to get the moving company to agree to move the entire collection and all the household possessions, but we couldn't get insurance. That was part of the challenge. We couldn't get insurance from the moving company. There was no moving company that would insure the collection to move across the country. Then we got insurance. Then it was a thing of, can it all fit on the truck? And so what we were basically going to say is, look, they were going to load up all of my household possessions, half the collection. And if they couldn't fit anymore, they were going to drive that half across the collection country and then come back and get the other half at a later date, sometime before September. What month is this? I don't even know what month this is. It is May, sometime before September. That was not a great situation. The wonderful thing is that we were able to get all of the household possessions and the entire collection on the exact same truck, and the entire thing is in North Carolina right now. The entire collection, all my household possessions are here, just not at my house. Because of the holiday, because of Sunday, and because of the holiday, it probably won't be until Tuesday that we get our possessions, but fingers crossed that everything goes incredibly well with them unloading the truck and moving things into the house. So fingers crossed that actually goes down. So hopefully that helps everybody. Coast to coast with no shipping insurance, spine tingling, facts. So the thing is that the collection itself has insurance, but the moving company requires its own insurance to insure your possessions. And because so many people are leaving the state of California right now, they had reached their various insurance caps for the month. And because there were so many other moves that were coming, they were like, we're not sure where we're going to be able to get it in. So that's a challenge. I have collectible insurance and insurance on my possessions, my personal possessions, but the moving company also needed their insurance. So yes, Richard says, it's great news. I'm glad that it worked out so well. Me too. Me too. My car has arrived. No damage no damage at all to the collection. So I'm sorry, to the car. So I'm very pleased about that. So everything is falling into place the right way. So everything is falling into place. Did I work with Kang to arrange for this? Man, I may have had some assistance. Let me just put it at that. We may have had some special assistance. All right, so let's go ahead and give away this book right here. Again, shout out to my friends over at Go Collect for putting me in a position every single week to be able to give away a cool book like this. And this week it is Batman Beyond, the special origin issue. We're going to give away this book to one lucky subscriber. So get ready, people. Get ready. All right. So yeah. Oh no, brother. We always have insurance, my friend. We always have insurance. All right. So let's go ahead and yeah, the Beamer is safe. The Beamer is indeed safe. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you guys. And I'm very thankful. In this new house, I actually have wonderful AC in this room specifically. And the vent is actually above my head. So you may have seen me starting to sweat just a little bit. The AC kicked on. And now I am as cool as a cucumber in this room. It is wonderful. All right, so let me go ahead. We're going to roll some dice. And then let me make sure you guys can see that you can. We're going to roll some dice. And then we're going to give away this cool book. And we have rolled 6. We have rolled 6. Let's go ahead and show this list, randomize this list, and give away this awesome book to one lucky subscriber. You guys, there may be a slight delay. If you do win this book, there may be a slight delay because I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know where the post office is. I don't have a clue. I don't have a shipping box or bubble wrap because it is all on the truck. All right. So let's go ahead. Here are the names of all of the individuals that were able to successfully find this week's video, in which I embedded a phrase into. These folks were able to find the community tab and were able to plug in the secret phrase that was embedded in one of the videos to be able to enter this giveaway. And if you want to enter the giveaway, if you search here on YouTube for Regie Collects Go Collect Giveaway, you can actually find a video that will walk you through the entire process step by step for being able to enter in this week's, into the weekly giveaway that is done by Go Collect, and your opportunity to actually win a cool slab value somewhere between $150 and $200. And there was somebody by the name of Regie in here that put in, it is spelled with 2 G's. He is incorrect. I didn't find his name this time, but he was like, it is spelled with 2 G's, and he is incorrect. It is spelled with 1 G. All right, so let me go ahead and randomize this thing. I think we rolled what, 6, 4? Yeah, we rolled 6. So let's go ahead and randomize this thing a total of 6 times and give away this awesome book. So right now we have 337 names. So we're going to go ahead and randomize it again. Here is the 3rd time right there. Scrolling down, here is the 4th. This is 5. And the winner, is that 5? Yeah, the winner of this week's Go Collect giveaway of Batman Beyond Special Origin issue is Crazy 8 Comics. Crazy 8 Comics. You, sir, are the winner of this week's giveaway. So all you have to do, Crazy 8 Comics, is to send me an email to Regie@regiecollects.com. That is with 1 G because that is the proper spelling. Regie@regiecollects.com. Send me an email with your screen name, your government name, and your mailing address to claim your comic. And as soon as I can find a post office, I will bundle up this book and get it mailed out to you, hopefully in a timely fashion. Cool as a cool man. Cool as the other side of your pillow. How about that? Alan, the slabs, we have no way to mount the slabs to the wall. There's no way to mount the slabs to the wall. We would have to just stack them. We just have to stack them in the corner because that's all we can do at this point. You can see they even vacuumed the floor. I haven't even walked back in that corner. Haven't even walked anywhere back in that area. Scrolling through, I lost my chat. Let me see if I can get this back real quick. Let me share my screen one more time and see if we get the screen to release here. Give me 1 second, people, as I attempt to, there we go, attempt to recover things. There you go. Daryl's giving a nice little shout out. Scrolling through. Almighty Liger King, new location, same you, my friend. I'm sorry for you, brother. Hopefully it does work out. Mark Andrews says, Reggie, so glad you're in the new home and it's all man, I'm gonna tell you, I could not be happier right now. I could not be happier with the way that things are going, with the way that I was able to spend time with my family, with the level of happiness that my wife has expressed to me. It is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So, yeah, what is it? It will look great. You know, I'm gonna have to figure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what to do with this room. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what to do with it because this back wall has a slope to it, like it slopes back to the back, right? So it slopes back. So if I hang things here, they're gonna be at a weird angle, you know. And the question will be, will you guys even be able to see them? And then this is like this part from like here down is like not big enough to display very much. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll hang a faux wall. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a faux wall and just slide it into place. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come up with something, and you guys are gonna have to bear with me because it may take me some time, just like the last time, to actually get it right because things are different here in the room. So we're gonna have to sort it out, and we may have to sort it out together. So with that said, there you go. You see what I'm saying? I may have to. I may have to. Green screen it. There you go. I'll lean back. You guys, it does. You guys are hilarious. As I always tell friends, I always tell people, I am not a rookie at this marriage thing. Okay, I am not a rookie. This is my second rodeo, and I learned to pay attention. My wife actually used one of my lines on me. I think I told you guys this before. I asked my father-in-law, what's the secret to a happy marriage? He said to me, learn these words. Honey, you could be right. I dropped the honey part off and I just go with you could be right. Right. Today, my wife actually played it back to me. I said something to her. She walked out of the room. She came back. She was like, you could be right. And I was like, all right, that's better. That's better than you're wrong. Right. Anyway, no, it's not lavender. It's blue. It's baby blue. It's not a good blue. It is baby blue, but then there's a red light. We have a fancy red light. I've always wanted. If you guys remember, I used to have a red light. It was jury rigged. The battery would run out. It was awful. We have some more official equipment right now in the room, more professional stuff, and we are trying to have some good stuff going on. Yeah, sure. Chuck says that's the short run. Yes, dear. Yes, just as soon as she says it, just get up and go. You know what I'm saying? There. Ooh, I don't know if you go with that one, Bargain Tuesday. That one's kind of condescending. I don't know if you, don't tell her how she feels. I've tried that. I've tried that before. That's not a good one. It does. I guess I see that. All right. But anyway, I definitely get it. I get it. It does look a little purplish. The wall is blue and the light is red. It's a wonderful color, red. Why? Because I love red. All right. With that said, I am going to wrap this live stream up. I want to thank you guys. This is the very first live stream from Charlotte. I'm glad that it went well. Like technologically, I'm glad that it went well, that you guys were able to hear me. You guys were able to see me. I hope that you guys also had some fun. But I am officially here, and little by little, we are going to build this thing out and we're going to get ourselves back up to speed. But I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this live stream, I definitely want to encourage you to go ahead and hit the thumbs up button because it is good for the algorithm. For all those people that hit me with super chats, I absolutely appreciate you. For those folks, including the Blue Wrenches that were here for the live stream, hanging out, keeping the conversation going, having fun, I want to thank each and every one of you. If this is your first time catching one of the live streams, again, I welcome you and I encourage you to continue tuning in because fingers crossed, it's only going to get better from here on out. As always, if you need to reach out to me, feel free to do so on Instagram at Regie Collects. Take care.